Hi everybody, Tiny Harry here, and welcome to my first ever Let's Play video of Robot Entertainment's Orcs Must Die, a FPS tower defense hybrid by Robot Entertainment, as I said. Robot Entertainment being responsible for Age of Empires Online and also the most recent updates to Age of Empires 3 and Halo Wars. So this is their first standalone title, and let's see how they go. The demo on Steam includes 3 levels, the hallway, the fork and the corner. For today I'll just be showing you the last level, as I just want to give you an indication of the game before the game comes out on the 13th of October. Everyone on Xbox already has it, but as is the trend seeming to be built, we haven't got it on PC yet. But the basic premise is stop the orcs from getting to the blue mist at the end of the level. The amount of enemies that have gone through the blue mist is shown in the top right, shown by 20. I've got a mini map. I've also got 1 of 5 waves left to defend against. So it looks like this corridor here is going to be a good place to set up some traps, and I'm going to do that by opening my spellbook. Looks like we've got orc warriors and crossbow orcs incoming, so let's take my crossbow. We'll get some tar pits to slow them down. Get arrow walls to put on the walls, obviously. And let's take a boom barrel, which serves the same purpose as the cherry bomb did in Plants vs Zombies. Now, let's set up some traps on the walls. Indiana Jones style should slow them down. Now, this isn't the first tower defense FPS that has ever come out. There has also been Sanctum, and there has been Dungeon Defenders on PC and Android respectively. Now Dungeon Defenders is actually coming out quite soon on PC as well, and it's going to be cross-platform with Android. But a big focus of both of those games was the multiplayer aspect, which has definitely been a feature of many tower defense games to date. And I think that that will work really well as far as if games work well multiplayer, they always work better because, let's face it, games are a social medium, and the more friends you have, the more fun it is to play the game. And let's face it, nothing is more fun than just doing something silly with your mates. And games don't get much more silly than just killing a bunch of comical orcs. As you can see here, I've just got my crossbow out, picking off some of the opposing crossbow orcs. And the arrow traps seem to definitely be doing their job. You can use your crossbow in one of 2 ways. Use it as a precision carbine, if you will, to get some precise headshots, which are ultimately satisfying. Or you can use it as a rapid-fire machine gun, and it's a lot less accurate. It shoots as fast as you can click. As you can see though, effective in both ways. Oh, there we go. Got some extra money. Let's put some extra spike traps on these walls. And we've got wave 3 of 5 incoming. This game feels very good. Now, you don't actually feel just like a bystander with a pea shooter. The idea of combining the FPS and tower defense genres is an interesting one, because you can't be too overpowered that you don't need towers, but you can't feel ineffective as you pick away at one solitary orc doing basically nothing while your towers do most of the work for you. And I think that they've found a good balance here. As you can see, like my arrow walls are definitely taking out a lot of orcs, but I'm also doing quite well by myself. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how everything works when the game finally comes out with, you know, stronger enemies, more traps. I'll place that in the wrong place, sell it. And yeah, it definitely feels good. You feel like you're doing damage, but that you still need towers to back you up in most respects. Obviously this is very, very early days, very easy levels, but I think that trend will continue through the game. And if that trend continues to be proved to hold through the game, and if it has good multiplayer so you can kill a bunch of orcs with your friends, then I think this definitely has the potential to be a hit. Now, I, on the other hand, have to get used to speaking to myself, because Let's Play is a very interesting medium where you sit like a loser at your computer and just talk to yourself for however many minutes it takes. And let's face it, for some of the longer games, one level of a demo, not that much of a commitment, but if I need to do a Let's Play video for, say, The Witcher 2, I'm going to get very sick of myself very, very quickly. Now, these headshots are probably the most satisfying thing ever. It's not often that people in FPS games will waddle towards you slowly while keeping their head in the one spot, but it still doesn't feel like cheating because there's so many of them coming at you. It's just a lot of fun. Now, in the full version, there is going to be some hilarious traps, like the ability walls that just extend like pistons to push orcs off ledges. There is your traditional walls, so you can create mazes, and there's meat grinders, there is swinging axes, there is pretty much everything you can imagine is in this game. Just many creative and hilarious and satisfying ways to kill orcs. As the title might suggest, they have to die. Now, this is the last wave we've got incoming at the moment, and they're getting a little bit too close for my liking. Maybe time to go rapid fire modes. And obviously in the full version you can use not only a crossbow but also magical spells, you can use melee weapons. It definitely gives you a variety of options for killing orcs as a solo entity. And let's face it, like, killing orcs in this very visceral fashion is just going to be a lot of fun. Great as a stress relief game, great for just getting some mates together and killing orcs. I gather it'll be quite a short game. It's definitely an indie release coming out at $15. So it'll just be a good chance to blow off steam and kill some orcs with some buddies. With obviously the potential for increasing the difficulty greatly. This is only on the medium difficulty setting, and on the 3rd level, as you can see, it's very easy, and they get a lot more difficult. That little victory dance at the end there, and that concludes the demo. Little nice victory screen for us there, and 5 skulls, which is an interesting way of measuring success, but you know, that's a lot of skulls. Okay, and I guess that concludes the demo, and thus my first ever Let's Play video. I hope it doesn't sound as stupid on YouTube as I felt in my room talking to myself, but I guess we will find out and potentially do some more later on. Thanks everybody, have a great one.